Goodnight WBAG, a Goodnight Moon parody by KimChie. In someone's room, a podcast bloomed. 3 friends, their jokes, and one somewhere who never spoke. One day they said, "It's time to bring this to an end." So with a heavy heart I sign, sweet dreams WBAG, we've run out of time. Good night, viewers. Good night, niche humor. Good night, Luke Wilson, and the costume of Jack Skellington. Good night, measles. Good night, weasels. Good night, brain in a box. Good night, adorable tots. Good night, Scotty. Good night, Gailey. Good night, Gloom. And Kyle, who's always in the other room. Good night, oxen, on the trail of Oregon. Good night, river they never forded. Good night, plumber Michael Jordan. Good night, cold cuts. Good night, horde of phantom ducks. Good night, Queen Lorelei. Good night to the Kyle who's inside of a pie. Good night, Zork. Good night, Dark Overlord. Good night, Blacksmith Orphan. Good night, self-trained orphan. Good night, fairies. Good night, Curdle Dairy. Good night, dozens that bakers bake. And all of the edits Kyle didn't make. Good night, Brandon. Good night, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Good night, Hayden. Good night, St. Pigeonations. Good night, Patrick. Good night, Bomb Diffusing Havoc. Good night, Hunter-Gatherer Cave. Good night, Apples to Apples in 4 different ways. Alright, I'll say goodbye. So long, WBAG. We've had some great times. I won't forget the things I've seen. And I know I'll miss you when I dream. Wow.